This is Eric Olson reporting from Kiev, Ukraine. On Wednesday night, an uneasy truce between government forces and protesters endured through the evening in spite of raging fires and the frequent percussion grenade. But when morning came, violence erupted as protesters sought to reclaim the ground they had lost to the police the day before. By mid-morning, they were largely successful in pushing back the police and moving barricades to recapture the square. But it was a day of terrible violence here, the bloodiest since the protests erupted 3 months ago. Authorities report dozens of deaths, many by gunfire. Near the Hotel Kazatsky, 10 bodies lay on the ground. To meet the demands of so many injured, makeshift triage centers have sprung up around the square. This one in the city's central post office. This one in a restaurant. St. Michael's Monastery has become a key location for desperately needed medical supplies, which arrive by the boxload and are carefully sorted by volunteers. Early in the day, doctors here dealt with some of the worst injuries on the square.
Контузия, связанная, повреждение дыхательных путей, связано с применением слезоточивого газа, непосредственно осколочные ранения всех частей тела, и ожоги.
Directly next to Independence Square, a building that on Tuesday was a high-end shoe store, is now one of the closest of all triage centers to the square.
We have here water, we have here heaters. Also we use previous table, like a table for a patient.
One of the 4 doctors here who did not want his name used out of fear of being targeted by the police, worried that while many people had relatively minor wounds which could be treated, others who needed greater care feared going to the hospital due to recent stories of abductions, beatings, and killings.
Several persons was killed after take them from hospital. That's why patient afraid of being in hospital.
These ad hoc triage centers lie at the heart of the opposition's ability to treat the wounded in a crisis that currently shows no sign of abating.